So I went down to Broadway Street in Toledo to kind of get a sense of the culture and the art that is in the city. And at first, it just kind of seemed like a normal place, but once you start paying attention, you can kind of see the murals and the art just popping out on buildings, under bridges. And once you really start looking for it, you realize that it's literally everywhere. So I noticed walking on the streets that there's a lot of trash and just closed down places around here. A lot of it's like not very welcoming. So people have gotten together and they've created these murals and bright colors to really just liven up the city. There's just these back roads, and looking around in the buildings, you can just see that there's just art everywhere. Looking at some of these murals, I noticed that some of them had some writing on them from the artists that created them, so I decided to look a little deeper into how these murals are made.
We gathered to, I guess, bounce ideas off of each other and kind of network and get to know other artists. And Ricardo and Jose, I want to say maybe last spring, not this past spring, but the spring before, we're going to paint a mural, and they decided that they wanted to include the rest of the OLA group, and that kind of became our mission.
The first ones who come to paint with us are kids because it's fun. It's exactly the same experience as a coloring book. That is just, we have outlined shapes and it just fill it in. And kids learn very easy. The process is very easy. Kids, the same way as using crayons and filling in with the negative spaces, the same process. So kids, they learn real fast. And then sometimes the parents, they come with them and they paint with us.
And it's people that come together that love art, that want to give back to the community and instill the love of art with others to beautify the community.
We sit as a group and we brainstorm, and everybody comes up and draws their own idea, and then we combine them together and come up with a mural.
Looking at these murals from far away, they're just stunning, but to really appreciate them, you kind of have to get out of your car and get closer because there's so much hidden inside of them that is just amazing. A lot of these buildings that have these paintings on them are vacant, and it's really just a way to kind of liven up the area, I guess, to make it not seem so deserted. Across from this one, there was a park. You could hear children screaming, and it's just a really nice environment. So I found this group called YAAW, and it stands for the Young Artists at Work. So a lot of younger artists got together, and they found this building down in Toledo, and they worked to create this huge mural. And these are just some of the things. I thought it was interesting to see just how much work is put into these designs, how long it takes and everything, and it's a really great way to kind of build community, get people together to create these pieces of art to really brighten up the area in which they live. And I think it's really good to promote art and culture, and it just helps build a better community. You could drive around this community for hours and you could find so much art. I'm pretty sure that I didn't even see it all in my time that I spent there. There was just so much. You could walk around buildings and you'd find more. The street also houses an art and cultural center, and I think it was really interesting because right beside the center there was like this little park area that had art just everywhere, and it was also like a kind of a community garden.
Public art creates destinations and creates places where once there were not. This was just a lot. There was no reason for anyone to come here. Now there's a reason for people to come here, take their picture, have a picnic, you know, hang out. We found a couple of footballs here today. I think that people might be coming out here and like tossing a football back and forth. I don't know if that would have happened or if that ever did happen before these murals were here. As far as getting concepts together, typically what I do is put out a call, a public call to artists, and say, you know, this organization wants to promote its work, and it is a homeless shelter that provides services to women and children. Artists, what does that say? You know, how do you depict that? Be inspired by that and make a piece of public art about it. And then I'll get between 5 and 10 design proposals, and I'll have a design review committee who will choose a design, and then we paint the piece. I think that a lot of murals in Toledo, these for instance, have created a sense of space where this used to just sort of be a lot so that nobody really knew why it was here. It was a building that was torn down, and then it was just left this nondescript place. And now you can say, you know, meet me at the 12 murals near the farmer's market.
These artists are achieving their goal of kind of livening up the city and making it a place that people want to go. People come here and they take photos of these amazing pieces of art, and it just brightens up these older buildings that just go to waste. The fact that these people have spent so much time making this art really just says a lot about their community and how close-knit they are, that they'll spend hours upon hours creating millions of murals.